All right, boys, welcome to week 27, I believe it is. We're starting off this week like normal, doing squats. Like I started, I think every single one of these episodes with squats. So I mean, you should get the program by now. Yeah, that first rep there was just a warm up, and then we got into 405 here for 4 reps. I am starting this program this week, and it has me doing a top set of 4 and a working set of 8. So 405 is moving pretty well here. I tried doing like some sort of little hip hinge movement to try and get my depth perfect here, and I kind of like it. I don't exactly know if I'm gonna stick with it or not, but we did 365 here for 8, which I sped up because this is just way too many fucking reps. I can't wait to get back to heavy singles and doubles and triples and shit like that, because Jesus Christ, this shit feels like cardio. And then yeah, we got into an overload here. It's week 1. We usually start off with an overload, which is whatever our goal weight to PR at the end of this program is, which right here we have 545 pounds. Just unracked it, held it for 10 seconds, and then racked it again. We got next then into some leg press here. This is a super quad biased leg press machine. As you see, we got 4.5 plates on there, and then we dropped it down to 3.5 just to focus on the squeeze and the contraction and all that good stuff. And yeah, after that we did some hamstring curls, because we are going to start treating our leg days just like our push and pull days, where we throw a little bit of the other muscle groups in there. The hamstrings, we did 2 sets there, 1 heavy and 1 lighter. And we did the same thing with the abductors, and then finish it off with some quad extensions. This machine does not go heavy enough, so I literally have to like sit there and let this contract super slowly and force all the blood into my quads. It's pretty good, but I have to do single leg in order to actually hit progressive overload on this, because it's so light, which I guess is good. It means my quads are getting strong. And then I just finished off this workout with 10 minutes of stretching. So my routine for post-workout recovery now is going to be 20 minutes total, because we are bulking, so I don't want to be doing too much cardio because I am a super hard gainer. So we're going to do 20 minutes total. That could be 20 minutes total of cardio. It could be 10 minutes of stretching and 10 minutes of cardio, or it could be 5 minutes of cardio and 15 minutes of stretching. You know what I'm saying? So like either way, we'll do 20 minutes of some light recovery afterwards, just to get the lactic acid out of our muscles and all that good shit, get stretching. Stretching's good for you anyways, like cardio's good for you anyways. And yeah, we're trying to loosen up our shoulders here, because that is what was hurting on squats today. And these are good to do, I guess. I don't know if you call them swimmers, just basically loosening up the shoulders. And then we finished off with cardio, like I said. And now we got Tuesday, push day, starting off here with 275, our final warm-up. Actually, no, we did this for 4. This is our top set of 4. Moved pretty nicely. I was doing a pause on all of these. I don't really know why I was doing a pause. I just really want to really work on like not letting my butt come off the bench, so pausing definitely helps with that, because I'm not trying to use as much leg drive. Then we did 8 reps here with 225, also paused. And then we did some no legs, 2 plates. I don't remember how many reps I got here. I think we got like 6, maybe 5 or 6 with a super long pause. And yep, then we moved on to incline press. I'm really trying to focus on my upper chest, along with hitting 405 for my push days. So we threw 3 plates on this incline, and I think we got like 5 or 6 in there. Just really trying to hit progressive overload on these, making sure we're getting every single inch out of those movements. And then we did some tricep extensions, 1 set super heavy, and then 1 set lighter for the contraction and the squeeze. And we ran that twice, so we did 4 sets total. Because we're working on our arms, because they're lacking muscle group. And then we did some lateral raises here. We do 2 sets, except we do 3 sets of the 2 sets. Okay, so we do 40 pounders, which are heavy. We can do like 10 reps with them, and then we drop it immediately down to 25s, so like a drop set, and then I do 3 rounds of that, so 6 sets total. And then we did the chest fly here. Really trying to focus on the upper chest, as you see there. And I think it's working. Like we're really filling out the upper chest. I'm really happy with how it's looking. So these are a great finisher, by the way. Like the best finisher. I feel these in my chest more than any other chest movement. Wednesday, you know how it is. We got back day. Starting off with some cable rows. It's one of my favorite back movements. just driving the elbows backwards. And then we got some lat pull downs, close grip. These are super bicep focused. I feel like my back is one of my stronger muscle groups, and I'm working on my biceps a lot more. So I think it's a good movement for me right now. And we also got some normal dumbbell curls here with the 50s. We did 2 sets of 2 sets, just like with triceps on push day. And then we got into some rear delt flies, which we did for 2 sets for 3 sets, so 6 sets total, just like for lateral raises on push day. Then our final back movement before our finisher was lat pull throughs. We did 3 sets here, and then we got into our finisher. Pull-ups here with straps. So I literally just get up top and squeeze all of the blood into my back and let down super slow, and just squeeze again at the top. I think a finisher is honestly one of the most important parts about a workout. It just makes sure you're squeezing all that growth out of that muscle towards the end for whatever target muscle it is for the day. And yeah, that was our full back day today. We also did a little bit of sauna because, like I said, we're doing 20 minutes of recovery. So we did 10 minutes of sauna, and then we did 10 minutes of stretching. After that lower back injury, I'm really working on making sure, I'm getting decompressed. So this movement right here helps a lot with that. And it's definitely been helping minimize the pain in my lower back ever since I injured it. And yeah, that was workout for Wednesday. We got rest day Thursday tomorrow, except it's not really rest day. We're going to do some bench, so I'll see you there. It's Thursday. I don't want to do like a full day of eating for you guys. It's just kind of exhausting. I have my lunch and pre-workout meal ready here. And I also had my breakfast obviously early, but I didn't have time to film it because I was in a rush this morning. So I'm gonna go over that real quick. Basically, I have 3 turkey sausages, and you're like, okay, sausage, that's like really fatty and like really preservative filled. But no, these sausages that I found at Sprouts, check out these ingredients. These are probably like the healthiest sausages you can get, and they're actually fucking amazing. They're good quality because they go bad after 2 days. Like normal sausages will last like weeks and months without having to refrigerate or freeze them. But yeah, so we have 3 of those little sausages. We have 70 grams of dates, a banana, 300 milliliters of orange juice, and 300 milliliters of 2% lactose-free milk. So that's our breakfast. So right now it is lunchtime. Let me show you guys what we got. Bang, we're going for like more of like a Mediterranean style this time. 300 grams of rice, 6 ounces of chicken, half a cucumber, bunch of cherry tomatoes, and then we got 3 ounces of hummus. This is what I've been eating for lunch this week. I actually am really happy with it. You'll see my macros at the end of this. My macros are like perfect right now for this bulk. So yeah, that's what we got for lunch. Here is our pre-workout meal. We have 60 grams cream of rice, 3 ounces of blueberries, 1 ounce of chicken, 15 grams of honey, and 15 grams of coconut sugar. So we got a really good high carb dense meal. I can't speak. Carb meal right before our workout. After dinner tonight, I'll be sure to list all the macros and everything for you guys just so you can track it. But I think I'm eating around 3,700 calories with like 200 grams protein, 550 carb, and 80 fats. We'll see. But yeah, so that's what we got. We got our lunch, pre-workout meal. We're gonna get this lunch down, and then I'll see you guys in the gym. As you guys know now, we are getting to 405 bench whether we diet trying or not. So we're benching 3 times a week. This is bench day number 2. We are literally gonna go in there, bench press, do some recovery, and then leave. Like normally today would be a rest day. We do legs, push, pull, rest, and then lower, upper, rest. But since we're really trying to focus on this 405 bench, we're benching 3 times a week, and this is the only day that we can squeeze it in. So we're gonna get in there, get some bench done, and then get the fuck home. All right, boys, interesting lift there. Literally just did 5 sets of 315 on bench. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna try and do heavy singles and maybe triples on the Thursday bench day. So now we got post-workout meal. Let me show you what we got. 6 ounces of beef, 100 grams of corn, a little bit of kimchi, a pickle, and then we got a shake, which has 300 milliliters of milk, 100 grams of yogurt, 200 grams of fruit, 20 grams of honey, and 20 grams of almond butter. And yes, we did the expedition in our graders. Now we got also in here some potatoes cooking. It looks like French fries, but it's literally just diced potatoes. And then I have an organic ketchup that I'm gonna eat it with. So yeah, that's my full day of eating. That's what I've been eating all week this week, and I'm gonna continue doing it next week also. Might just increase the calories a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the macros and the calorie count right here now. And yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for deadlifts.
On a lark, I once went to see the little brat of the Gojo clan who'd been born with the 6th eye. Never before or after that had anyone ever noticed me. Something's off. Yet the freshly awakened wielder of the Limitless technique was right before my eyes. He was probably the strongest jujutsu sorcerer of the modern age. I wanted to reject him. I wanted to bring him to his knees. I wanted to take down the pinnacle of the jujutsu world and the Zenin clan that rejected me. I've twisted myself into knots for so long, all to try justifying my life. But that was the moment I truly lost.